All right, let's have a look at. We got a tier list. So I'm gonna rank the ones I know about, right? Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't know what this is. Diablo 1. All right. Now, to be clear here, I'm gonna do current year tier list. So what it is currently, not what it was for the time. Okay? We got dog tier, we got god tier, we got A, B. So this is like just what, average? This is pretty this is complete dog shit. This is like fucking amazing. Diablo 1. I did not play it on release. I played it in the current year. Well, not current year. I played it in 2020. I want to say 2022 or something. Maybe it was like 2022. Thing is, it's what started everything, but ultimately I don't care about what started everything. I care about what is now. Honestly, the game was just kind of all right. It definitely wasn't bad. It was fun to go through, play through one time. Dude, it was fucking. It was fucking bad, bro. It was kind of shit. It was kind of shit. I'll be honest. It was kind of shit. It was kind of dog shit. It was. I remember there was like succubus guys. The pathing was bad. When the coolest part was when the butcher came into that one room. I mean, I liked the gore and everything, but you know, the gameplay was kind of shit. Okay, D2. I played a lot of D2 and a lot of D2R. And let me tell you, D2. I get for its I mean, D2 literally started everything, didn't it? And it was like really the first ARPG that like popped off, I think, and really like fucking people got it. But it doesn't matter. I genuinely playing D2 in the current year, I find it to be absolutely mediocre, but then I've got to increase it. I've got to increase it because of the fact that it had such a large impact on all the other games, and so many other games drew from it, right? It's A. It's A tier. Like, so many of the good ideas from D2 were taken. And I think ARPG scene as a whole would look completely different if it wasn't for D2. If I was going up purely off my current year enjoyment of the game, I would rate it lower, but I'm boosting it. Diablo 3. The game that literally changed my life. And to be honest, I don't know if I would have been a streamer if it wasn't for Diablo 3 existing. I mean, I would have been a Hearthstone streamer. I mean, who knows? Maybe if I played Hearthstone, I would have, you know, maybe I played Hearthstone, it would have popped off as well. Who knows? It would have been different. It would have been a different. Yeah, it was between Diablo 3 and Hearthstone. Those are the two games that I was thinking about playing. Okay, and streaming. Ended up going with D3. Chad, I was pushing Legend in the beta. What are you talking about? Blind. Hearthstone's easy for me. Easy. Now, who cares about Hearthstone? Diablo 3. I genuinely... Okay, so remember, I didn't play D3 on launch. Whenever D3 got launched, it came out. I was on exercise in the military. I couldn't play it. I came back. Everyone said D3 was bad and it was dog shit and it was a dig game. Then I stopped. I played it for like 2 days. I was like, whatever, dude. I'm out. And I quit. I came back years later after Reaper of Souls are released, and that's when I started playing the game. And honestly, the game was, to me, very fun, very good, and I really did enjoy it. Then Josh Mascara, quit, and the game just stagnated, and they actively patched it to make it worse. But I'm still going to put D3 at 8 there, because to me, I remember the glory days of early Reaper of Souls when they first were doing the beta tests and they're first doing the the PTRs for like seasons, implementing seasons. It's 8 there, bro. It's 8 there. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, yeah, I get it. Right now, Diablo 3's a bit of a dead meme, but who cares? D4. It's... It is fucking dog shit. I mean, honestly, it's a console game, right? Let's be honest, it's a console game that they ported to PC, and they are just milking the intellectual property that is D2 and then was D3. And D4 is just a fucking husk of what it should be. The developers seem like they're quite incompetent. They have had so much time, so much money, and such a good IP to work with, and they're just putting out such dog shit. Now, I think the game could be better. Do you know what? I might even raise it to C. I'm going to put it at C. I'm going to put it at C. It's because it's not complete dog shit, and I feel like it has potential. No, I'm putting it at C. I'm putting it at C because there's a non-zero chance that if the right dev team gets put on the game, they could patch the shit out of it. They could get inspired by games like Last Epoch and stuff where they see like, oh wow, you can actually add a bit of complexity in the game and it's still super easy to understand and still fun. I feel like it's possible. And because of that, it's like, it got a chance. So I'm going to go ahead and put 24 at C. And on top of that, I can't have, like, there's games worse than Diablo 4, chat. Diablo Immortal. Literal, honestly, gutter trash. I mean, I should actually make another fucking... Oh, do you know what I could do as well? I could actually just make another fucking thing, yeah. Do you want let's do this? All right. Let's do this. Yeah, gutter trash. All right, Diablo Immortal is a fucking travesty of a game. Shouldn't exist. Honestly, it's sad. Whenever this Blizzard basically died for me there. This really cemented like, oh wow, they really have sold out everything and they don't give a fuck at all. And they're just trying to milk every last cent out of their fucking, whatever's left of their fan base. And they give zero fucks about you. They don't respect you. They actively spit on you. They don't respect you. Like ultimately, that's what it is. It's awful. It should be illegal to make a game like this. And actually, a lot of multiple regions and countries actually banned the game because it was that bad. It's literal trash. Grim Dawn. It's got fun character progression. Itemization is decent. The gameplay is solid. Doesn't have secure online servers. I'm not compelled to like play it or want to go back to it really. And because of that, honestly, bro, Grim Dawn is like honestly, it's like a fucking. Bro, I think it's like a C tier, bro, honestly. Maybe like a B tier. It's like a B tier. It's like a B tier. It's definitely better than Diablo 1, no doubt. But I wouldn't put it at D2 or D3. It's a B tier game. For this game to go higher, I would need to be like, whatever. I would need it to be, when it comes to my ARPGs, it would need to be probably it would need more fucking live service aspect, I guess. And it would, yeah. I need it to be online for it to go up. It's never going to go past. Well, it could go past B tier if it was just fucking cracked, but it's not. I remember it was pretty janky, and the in game was. I was kind of binging. Lost Ark. It's definitely better than D4. But I wouldn't rate it anything more than the C tier. Honestly, it's one of these games where I knew whenever it came, like it was overhyped, and people are really fiending for a game, but it's. I can't vote it because of its weeb aesthetic. There's the weeb aesthetic, like it instantly loses points. All right, I can handle a bit of weeb aesthetic, but the weeb aesthetic was too much. Okay, straight up and down running it on that. The gameplay to me was not good. Okay, the gameplay to me was. Now I remember I played on laggier servers, so maybe that it contributes to it. It pissed me off, the lag. Yeah, it is what I don't like the combat. I'm not a huge fan of the combat. Whatever that pisses you off, whatever. On top of that, there's way too many bullshit hooks and too many things that remind me of mobile games. Like, oh, you need to log in and do this. You need to log in and do that. You need to get your weekly fucking tower thing. You got to get your fucking guardians down. You got to do this fucking bullshit. There's too many things that were reminiscent of mobile games, and that are not because you don't like log in for fun. You log in because it feels almost like a job or something, right? We'll put a PoE at the bottom as well, right? I mean. Titan Quest. Okay, let's see it. All right, I haven't played Titan Quest. The fuck is 7? I don't even know what that is. I know what Torchlight that is. I don't know what any of this is. I never played this. V Rising, exceptionally mid. Yep. I don't know. It's weird because it feels quite clean, and technically I should really like the game. I just don't. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I just get bored every time I play this game. It's weird. I should love this game, theoretically. I should love this game. It technically hits across a lot of things that I like. I don't know, man. It just doesn't do it for me. It's just missing some things that I need in order to really get hooked into a game, and I'm just not getting hooked enough. Maybe one day, but I don't know. I've tried to play it twice now, both times. I had a pretty bad time. Okay. What is this? Vikings? What are these weird fucking things? Chaos Bane? I played that and it was fucking ultra mid, right? I'll even put it as dog tier, bro. I played that, right? Let me just check out. Yeah, well, I played it for 4.9 hours. And then I stopped playing it. Yeah, no, it's. I don't remember why. I just remember it being boring as fuck. Wilson, Lords of Mayhem. I mean, honestly, the gameplay was tight. But everything else about the game and all of the core things that made up the game were just so bad, and it was unfinished. It was a buggy mess. I wouldn't rate it as bad. Do you know what? Maybe I put Gasman. No. That's right. Well, no. It's just dog. It's dog tier. Did they fix them? It's dog tier. It's not gutter trash, but it's just dog tier. There's more ARPGs that exist than this, bro. Whatever. Last Epoch. It's got secure online servers, right? It's got secure online servers. It's got good itemization. The gameplay is solid. The future looks bright. But it's still scuffed. I mean, there's literally typos in my... bro. It's not listening a point for this, bro. But, you know, there's fucking typos in my goddamn basic static skill tree, bro. Like, right now. Okay. And bosses in this game are underwhelming. Now, could this game get to God tier? I think it could. Maybe in a few years. Because they got a long way to go. They got a long way to go, bro. They got a long way to go, ultimately. And when I say they got a long way to go, I would go ahead and say this game I'm about to rate right now, chat. It hits upon everything that is good in D2. It has all of the customization you could ever want, and maybe even too much. So much depth. The best crafting systems I've ever seen, hands down. And on top of that, the best boss fights in any ARPG I've ever played in my entire life. Second to none. PoE is literally... I mean, I want to say, compared to these other games, chat, like, yes, it's just A to God tier. It's like, this game is literally, I want to say 10x to 20x better than all these games. It's that much better. It's literally, it's like 10 to 20x better. Yeah. It's like 10 to 20x better. It's not even close. When it comes, I feel like they write the book on making good decisions in game design. Now, maybe, obviously, that's totally subjective. What I like and what you like are probably two different things, but I just love it. I love Chris Wilson, okay, and making you feel the weight of all these little things. I love the way that they make you choose between many different things, and they are all very good. And you're sitting there thinking, dude, there's so much OP shit I could go, but I don't know what to go. And you can't do it all. And you have to make these hard decisions, these hard choices. It's not like, oh, I'm going to play the dog build. I'm going to play the fucking whatever. No. You can make whatever crazy combination, and there's going to be pros and cons to everything. There's going to be trade-offs to it all. I mean, I love you say same tree, whatever, feel the way, whatever. Hey, could D2 ever make it to here? No. D2 is stagnant. D2 is, whatever. D2, PoE stands on the shoulders. It's actually quite good that PoE is over D2. Because PoE is what D3 should have been. Right? Let's be honest. If you were continuing what D2 was, like literally this is D3 right here. This is the true Diablo 3. Okay? It stands on the shoulders of D2. And it does everything that D2 did right, better, and then it adds some, and then it stacks on a fucking skyscraper of content, okay? I'm talking like too much content, bro, to the point where it's like, arguably there's maybe too much in-game, okay? Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Could Ellie get there? Maybe one day. Could Grim Dawn get there? No, I think this is all stagnant. I think could D1 get there? It's stagnant. Could Lost Ark ever be that? Fuck no. Fuck no. The developers of Lost Ark are bricked. I mean, dude, look at the fucking look at the fairy island with all the fucking weird what are they called? What lollies? All the lollies, dude, fucked up. They're bricked. Could D4 ever get there? I think D4 has a chance of climbing the ranks. I think that's honestly out of all the games here, the only two games that could make it to this echelon, okay, to this tier of greatness in terms of ARPGs are D4 and LE. But I feel like the management, the people who are currently overseeing D4, with that structure, it's just not going to happen. They basically need to just fucking do a rotation. To be fair, I'm sure there's clearly competent devs, because when you play the game, the gameplay is good, right? When you look at the game, the gameplay it looks good. The art assets are great. I mean, look at all the horses they're adding in, guys. It's just core fundamental things like itemization, character progression, and then also they need to tweak bosses. I mean, there's an inkling of good bossing in there, but a lot of boss design is bad, I think. I've never played any of these games, so I'm not going to rate this one. So that's my tier list.
Because he is God Game.